If you're not convinced after everything you've seen for the last 12 days that Israel and the US are the villains in this war, you are absolutely consumed by hate. You are deep in the trenches of the propaganda, and there is no way, there is no escape for you, my friend. You are gone. The bloodshed and the war crimes will go on so long as the US gives them the green light. They had the chance yesterday. US said no, we want more blood. So I just want to raise awareness about the movement that's going on to boycott McDonald's, Starbucks, and Disney. They're not going to get another dollar for the rest of my life so long as they support Israel. Secondly, I'm just going to announce this now. Whichever candidate next year does not support Israel is getting my vote. A candidate can run on that platform by itself. This is the I Don't Support Israel platform, and I assure you they will get millions of votes. And instead of using that money to fund genocide, they can use that money on us back here where we desperately need it.
Joe Biden has announced that tomorrow he will be making a wartime solidarity visit to Israel. This is after Israel missile striked a hospital, killing 500 people. The surviving hospital employees just did a press conference while surrounded by the victims, which obviously I can't show you because it's extremely gruesome. But Joe Biden is going to show his solidarity with the people who blew up that hospital, who did so with the $3.8 billion in weapons that they get from the United States every single year. This is after his press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, said those calling for peace are disgraceful and repugnant. This administration is beyond the pale. They are war-obsessed, to the point where those fighting against war have literally become repugnant to them. Enjoy your visit to Israel, Joe. I hope you get to talk to some of the Palestinian families who you ripped apart by bombing. Although I know you won't, you'll just talk to the Israeli authorities and tell them to keep going.
Right? This is how Americans get free healthcare. We shift our money out of our banks before we go to the DES office to try to get healthcare because they want to know how much money is in your bank account before they help you with healthcare. Then we lie about multiple other things to try to make ourselves look more poor because the money that we do have, we're trying to use on like rent, and which just like skyrocketed ever since COVID. So you can't even find a place to rent here. Like a 1-bedroom house, I think is $1,400. Americans are pissed. Not only do we not make shit for money when we work, unless you have your own business or you work by yourself, but us Americans have learned to survive by cheating the system. You almost have to be like pregnant or a single mom to get healthcare. I have free healthcare from the government because I am a single mom. Why am I a single mom? It's because my baby's daddy was in Afghanistan and in the Korangal Valley and Iran, Iraq, all of those places, severe PTSD from what he had to do over there. So he had to go to prison for a little bit. I'm not single because for lack of a banging personality.
Dude, how are not more people outraged that billions of our tax dollars are going to fund a actual genocide of a people? The last 2 weeks, 12 days, I've just been consuming so much content and educating myself. And one thing that bro, the fact that I've been struggling for the last few years, couple years, and we've asked our government for help and they're too broke to do that. They're too broke to get rid of our student loans. They're too broke to lower the cost of living. They're too broke to stop the inflation, all this other stuff. But they're sending hundreds of billions of dollars to fund a genocide. And people are just living their everyday lives. Like, that's just fucking cool. And the said country has universal health care and we don't. That's fucking crazy, dog. Anyways, no one is free unless we're all free. Free Palestine.